Kanye's 2020 election was a bit of a flop to say the least, but very early on in the process, before it became clear he had no chance of winning, Kanye genuinely was convinced he could do it. He was so certain he could contend against the likes of Donald Trump and Joe Biden that he even dropped an entire song essentially highlighting his success becoming a presidential candidate that he would later go on to literally delete from all streaming services, hoping and praying that fans would forget about Nah Nah Nah. I think Nah 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 gets a little bit too much hate, but the story surrounding it is hilarious, so let's dive right in and break down the development process. The best place to start with Nah 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 is with what more than likely prompted Kanye to make the song in October of 2020. On the date of October 13th, Kanye was fully in the swing of his campaign, although it was most certainly off to a rocky start as he had missed the deadline for filing to be placed on ballots in multiple states. Now, this would basically guarantee any presidential candidate 0% chance of winning the overall election, but Kanye was determined to achieve his goal and thus was grasping for any signs that his presidential endeavors weren't a failure. This desire for a flash of victory clouded Kanye's judgment, which led to him being convinced that fake poll results from the state of Kentucky were actually real, which displayed Kanye as being ahead of both Biden and Trump. According to the Associated Press, which was the source of the fake results, they were a randomly generated set of numbers used for testing purposes. However, Kanye did not know this at the time, and AP would only come out and clarify the results situation one day later on October 14th. But for that brief period of time between when Kanye saw the results on the 13th and when they were debunked on the 14th, he truly believed he had a good chance at winning the election. This prompted Kanye to post a video to his Twitter after tweeting the fake results, exclaiming, "Get the West Wing ready," showing the camera the poll he had seen.
Get the West Wing ready? Huh?
Get the West Wing ready. Hey, get the West Wing. 19%, 40,000 votes. Kentucky.
Get the West Wing ready. Let's go. Let's go.
I believe shortly after this is likely when Kanye first recorded his initial freestyle vocals for Nah 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 with producer Dem Jointz. Kanye had Dem chop up and arrange his freestyle vocals over some initial production ideas in order to create the audio from Kanye's infamous October 14th tweet debuting a snippet of Nah Nah Nah's earliest version. This video featured footage from Joaquin Buckley's UFC Fight Island 5 knockout, along with a brief cut to Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith for the I Have the High Ground sample. That Star Wars sample would go on to be removed from all future versions of the song, likely because companies like Lucasfilm and Disney do not fuck around when it comes to copyright, and Kanye did not get clearance to utilize the Star Wars IP in his song.
Next time you text, can it wait? You were talking to a presidential candidate. I know you think Obi-Wan getting tired now. Don't jump, Anakin, I got the higher ground. I have the high ground. I'ma hit the moon, walk like I seen Tito.
Sometime between the 14th and the song's release on the 16th, Nah 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 got a few minor changes. The most notable change here is that the Star Wars I Have the High Ground sample is still present, but now Kanye has Dem Jointz yelling the line. This was a clever move by Kanye, but I think it still would count as a sample interpolation, which I believe is why the I Have the High Ground ad-lib idea / sample was removed after this version. Besides the sample change, the production here is ever so slightly different, but really this is the form the song would release in on October 16th, albeit with no sample or ad-lib following Kanye's high ground line.
I know you think Obi-Wan getting tired now. Don't jump, Anakin, I got the higher ground. I'ma hit the moon, walk like I seen Tito. Man, a rumble song like President got veto.
Following Kanye releasing the song, he immediately got to work on a remix, having both 2 Chainz and DaBaby record full feature verses for the song prior to the 19th, which is when Kanye posted a snippet of the new remix verses to his Twitter. Along with the new feature vocalists, Kanye and Dem added a brand new intro to the song based on a new sample interpolation of the song Nah Nah Hey Hey Kiss Him Goodbye by the band Steam, released in 1969. This intro is actually fire, and I'm glad that after removing the previous Star Wars sample, Kanye was still able to find a way to work a sample into the song.
Let me get him, yeah, okay? They gon' hate on a young nigga anyway. They only call me when they having bills to pay. Ain't nobody ask me how I feel today. I think about it and get in my feelings, Jay. Wanna use me, they think I'm stupid. Shit that they put out is very confusing. Feel like to me.
What it can or can't say. Never been a yes man, so I don't feel like I have to explain. F y'all niggas, ex-drug dealer, ex-ball player, ex-games. Going down like Aspen, diamonds in the watch like aspirin. From the clay like Cassius, ride the beat, the seatbelt fasten. Nah, Johnny Gill, my.
It seems even after officially dropping Nah 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 on streaming, Kanye was not satisfied with it and wanted to get another idea for how the song's production could sound for the planned remix. On October 21st, 2020, Kanye enlisted longtime collaborators Boogz and FnZ to completely overhaul the song's beat and basically make it again with their own unique perspective. These three maintained a few elements of Dem Jointz's original idea, like the flute going from lower octave to a higher one, but besides that, the melody and most other instrumentation is entirely different. Also, this version of the song was only Kanye vocals with Dem Jointz punch-ins, despite being made after the remix features were done, so it's clear the final form of the Nah 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 remix had not yet been solidified.
I don't need to sign a release, I'm a freedom, man. This is the video game, this is a simulation, man. How do you listen to lame data imitation, man? Take an idea, live it. Take an idea, did it. Take an idea with it. Just look how we get it. Just look how we did it. Can't tell me we ain't did it. Can't tell me we ain't lived it. Can't tell me we ain't lived it.
Kanye then made several iterations of the remix of the song, utilizing both the new feature verses and the new production added by FnZ and Boogz to Beast. Although ultimately he decided to release the remix on streaming services on November 13th with just the Dem Jointz production. Now, I'm not someone that thinks Dem Nah 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 is an atrocity. It's a kind of wacky and mildly off-putting beat, but certainly not garbage as other people like to call it. Even I have to admit, however, that the Boogz and FnZ produced versions of the song are light years ahead of what Dem was going for. But unfortunately, in the end, Ye fans got robbed of another cool alternate production.
I ain't fucking with niggas, I'm Gucci. They crumbling controversy, I be coolin'. Your chest beating, let me feel your heart. They might say I didn't, but I did my part. I never gave a fuck how niggas feel, and it damn sure ain't today I'm finna start. Ye sent the beat that I could pick apart. Right now in the song, we at the minute mark. I walk down for a minute long, put the top down, know I'm strapped with that glizzy. Ain't even mean to go get in my feelings. This here powerful song, I can finish it. Don't got on jaws, but you know.
Ride the beat, the seatbelt fasten. Nah. Johnny Gill, my. Use a diamond chain for a tie. Had to connect before Wi-Fi. Keep her on her toes, ballet. Got a stick in Calais. Hard to par, this and valet.
Nah 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 and its remix version with DaBaby and 2 Chainz verses lived for about 10 months on streaming before being taken down and unreleased by Kanye himself on August 7th, 2021, well into the Donda rollout. It's worth noting that the second Donda listening party had occurred just 2 days prior to Kanye unreleasing Nah Nah Nah, so maybe somebody or something that happened during the LP convinced Kanye to trash the song. Well, I am honestly really curious to hear what you guys think about Nah Nah Nah. This was definitely a shaky time to be a Kanye fan, and after being let down with the summer 2020 Donda rollout, I think people felt a little betrayed by Kanye with the release of the song. Like I said before, I wouldn't call this Kanye's worst song ever, but it's definitely his worst of 2020, and clearly he also feels that way considering it's now unreleased. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments your opinion on Nah Nah Nah.